The pre-sale for badges to the Rose City Comic Con is underway. It's coming to the Oregon Convention Center September 6th through 8th, and this year's lineup is stacked. Hayden Christensen, aka Anakin Skywalker, will be there, so will Rosario Dawson from movies like Death Proof, Sin City, and Men in Black 2, and Simon Pegg from Shaun of the Dead and Hot Fuzz. Freaking Simon Pegg! Plus a ton of cast members from your favorite shows and movies, along with your favorite comic book artists, authors, and so much more. Go buy your badges now at rosecitycomiccon.com. Today on CityCast Portland, it's all our top picks for the month of August in food, entertainment, and everything in between. From sangria tastings to where to find free homegrown produce. We're here to help you have the best August possible. Joining me on the show are our very own producers, John Itariani and Julia Fiaioni. It's Thursday, August 1st. I'm Claudia Meza, and this is what Portland's talking about. Happy August, everyone. Welcome to the show. John, Julia, here we are again.
Happy August.
Another month, another chat. Hey, guys.
I can't even. It's already August. I feel like we need to pump the brakes a little.
We've been doing these monthly guides pretty much since the beginning of the year, right? And it is making time feel like it's going faster because it's like, wait, didn't we just do the July guide?
That is so true.
And, it was supposed to be the opposite. If you're new here, our monthly guides are something we started doing here because we felt that. We're just like, we do a daily show. Everything goes by so quick. So we're just like, we're going to do these and it's going to make us feel more connected to our city. It's going to give us a to-do list at the top of the month, because it's so easy to get stuck in a routine, forget about all the cool things that are happening around you. So hopefully after you listen to today's show, you'll walk away with some new ideas for how to have the best August possible. I still feel like the summer is getting away from me. Are you guys feeling like you're getting all your activities done? Your summer bucket list?
I've been getting out there. I've been making it happen. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've had some good summer adventures so far, but it is going by quickly. I think also, it is going by quickly.
I would say the exact same thing.
Oh, Julia, how many nachos have you had?
Only one.
See, that's not what I'm saying is we're not living to our true potential right now.
I agree. Something's got to give.
This is the month, you guys.
This is it.
All right, so let's jump into things. Big ticket item. What event are you most excited about this month?
All right, so I'm going to be visiting OMSI for the first time, which I'm so excited about. This is actually one of my summer bucket list items. And for those of you who haven't gone either before, they're open Sunday through Friday from 9:30 to 5:30 and then until 7 on Saturdays. You can buy tickets online, but also there. But right now they have this dinosaur exhibit going on until early September. And the exhibit's all about recent Tyrannosaurus Rex discoveries, which just sounds awesome. And from the description, it talks about how there's this 30-foot tunnel that it's visuals, video of dinosaurs running around Portland, and it's immersive. You just get to walk through it, which that alone makes me so excited. But aside from that, per usual, there's a whole science playground that's free and with admission, and a planetarium you can buy tickets to, which I'll definitely be doing because I love planetariums. But have you both gone, and what's your favorite thing to do when you go? I need to know.
Oh my gosh, I'm a big time OMSI fan. I love that planetarium. At one point saw a sort of new music ensemble did an event with a string quartet in the middle of the planetarium.
Oh my
so you're
gosh.
sitting back and looking at these projections on the screen while there's live music happening. It was really, really cool. And I've sort of had the OMSI bug because Rachel, who does our Hey Portland newsletter, is often featuring OMSI events. And it sounds like some of the lectures that they're doing, some of the OMSI after dark stuff that they've been doing looks really, really cool.
You're right,
yeah. Mm-hmm. So in case you didn't know, we have this daily newsletter along with the pod. It's called Hey Portland. And we're always pointing out cool stuff. And I think the OMSI listings have really been catching my eye.
Okay, so I got to check out the planetarium. What about you, Claudia?
Yeah, no, I used to be a member at OMSI. I haven't been in a little bit just because I'm a little removed location wise. Now that I live in St. John, so I don't get down there as much as I'd like to. But they have the OMSI After Dark, and that to me is like worth a lot. There's a special membership you could buy, or it's
cool.
just really wonderful, awesome stuff. Just like John said, there's lectures, there's all these cool things. But the best part is that you can explore all of OMSI without children. I said it. There's less
I
germs.
did think about that. I was like, science playground. Sounds like a lot of kids.
Don't touch anything, Julia, is what I'm saying. Don't touch anything.
Wash your
and then
hands.
rub your eyes. I love rubbing my eyes. It's terrible for me.
Well, thanks.
But but the thing that I love the most about OMSI is they have every year they have a studio Ghibli
Oh, yeah.
fest, and it's wonderful. I just really love that they do that. But good. I'm so glad, Julia. I'm glad that you're finally checking it out. To me, I'm just like, yeah, duh, it's
time.
OMSI.
It's been like 3 years. It's time.
Okay. Very happy for you. What about you, John?
I'm excited about Best Day Ever Fest. This is being put on by Amine, who I think is like my favorite local celebrity right now. Amine, local rapper, probably best known for the hit Caroline, but someone who, even though he has a national presence, has done a lot of like just sort of talking about Portland and boosting Portland. He got a shoe deal with New Balance. Do you remember this? And he put billboards around town that said, a kid from Portland has his own sneaker. Oh my gosh. So Amine is awesome. And he's putting together this 2-day festival at Edgefield. Best Day Ever Fest is its name. It's going to be a lot of great artists. Kay Trinata is going to be there. Bad Bad Not Good. Raven Lene. And then the Portland rapper 3-Way Hef is going to be there. Just sounds super fun. When this first got announced, I made like a Spotify playlist of all of the artists that are going to be performing. And it's sort of been my like 3 o'clock kind of slumpy pump up playlist. You know what I mean? So it's coming up August 10th and 11th at Edgefield. It's just going to be super cool. Yeah.
I'm
That's
so jealous you're
awesome.
going, John. I saw this and I looked at everything months ago and I was like, I just can't swing it. But it sounds like it's going to be a blast. I love Kay Trinata. It's like one of my favorite artists.
I feel like I was with you when you watched it. I feel like I'm always with you, Julia, when you have these experiences. Because I think we talked about it. I think like I sent you a link or something happened and we were just like, oh, that's just so cool.
John's going.
And I'm going to go.
Well, my event, I mean, it might be a little cooler. But I don't know. So joining Julia in the events of like everyone being like, you haven't gone yet? I've never gone to the Oregon Fair.
I've never gone to the Oregon State Fair either.
Neither have I.
I've never done it. And so I've been to state fairs in my life, but I've never done this one. And guess who's playing? Goo Goo Dolls, Ludacris,
Ludacris.
Journey.
No way.
Yeah.
All at the fair?
Wait, are you genuinely surprised?
No, I am. That's such a wild mix of people.
Oh, Ludacris is like prime state fair circuit. At
That
this
you're
point.
right.
He's like the guy for the state fair.
And Huntley, winner of The Voice and former Voice contestant, which by the way, I'm just like, you could have just said one. He won The Voice. He was clearly a Voice contestant.
Don't take
like
that
going
away
deep.
from them, okay?
Anyhow, but I'm going because I just remember as a child that I really did love state fairs, but the reason I love state fairs was the food.
Oh, yeah.
Because even as a kid, I was that kid. Like, I was not into rides.
Wait, Claudia, did you used to go to the LA County Fair and get those little milks after you'd watch the demonstration of the cows getting milked?
No, because I'm lactose intolerant.
That was the best part.
So hot. Why would I want warm milk?
It was about the experience. It felt like it came right out of the udder.
So gross. Yeah,
I loved it
any
when
of
I
that.
was a kid.
No, even as a child, I was like, "Do you have oat milk? Thank you." Like,
No, I was fully in there. That's so
not
funny.
just sucking straight from the teeth.
I would have if they let me.
Oh no. I don't want that mental image.
Sorry, that's our gift to you today, John.
Poor child Julia just grossing me out.
But anyhow, it's not just that. They also have monster trucks and like this thing called jaripeo. I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a traditional Mexican like rodeo where they essentially ride these beasts without a saddle.
Oh, cool.
And it's actually like a tradition that goes like pre-Hispanic times, like where they do these type of feats, So I'm pretty excited. I've never seen that. And then there's one where cars just seem to be crashing into each other, and I don't know why, but I'm gonna find out.
Like a demolition derby?
I guess it's called it's called a VIP demolition small card. Or I don't get it. I've never heard of this. I grew up in LA with other things to do. I don't know.
You don't know about demolition derbies?
Never.
Oh my gosh,
No.
you're not from the Midwest.
Clearly.
I'm clearly not. It sounds cool. I'm gonna
does
try
sound
it.
like fun.
But if anybody out there is just like, what, please tell me, like, what are the things I should be doing at the state fair aside from going to Ludacris, because that's for sure happening. I want to know, like, what's the food? Like, what is the, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, clearly at the LA County Fair, Julia's really crazy about this warm milk.
Call out to
like,
Eater. We need you on this.
Yeah.
What do we eat at the Oregon State Fair? Like, what else? I'm very excited. I'm stoked.
That sounds really fun, actually.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's take a quick break here, and when we come back, more of our top picks for the month of August. There are so many meal kits and food delivery service options out there, but imagine having your own personal chef that does all the planning, shopping, cooking, and even cleaning. They also take your dietary goals and restrictions in mind. Every meal customizable and made fresh to order in your own kitchen. And on top of all that, it's affordable, priced similarly to grabbing takeout. Sounds a little too good to be true, right? Well, Chefs for Senior is doing just that. They're a one-of-a-kind in-home meal preparation service that doesn't just deliver meals, they provide the chef. And it's not just for seniors, they're also serving those recently discharged from the hospital, new parents, and those who would rather just have someone else do the cooking so they can focus on the things they'd rather do. Check it out for yourself at chefsforseniors.com/portland.or. That's chefsforseniors.com/portland.or. All right, you guys, this might be my favorite part of the monthly guide. What are you guys most looking forward to eating and or drinking?
I can go first. So, Portland is no stranger to food weeks. We have Pizza Week, we have Nacho Week, we have Dumpling Week, but the best week of all comes every August. You guys know what it is. It's Portland Mercury's Burger Week is coming back. And it is the best. It is the best. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
All around town, there's restaurants that are doing $8 burgers. Last year, there was like 80 restaurants that took part in it. And like, I don't know what it is about a burger that makes it like the perfect platform for experimentation, but I feel like it is just the perfect food to sort of tweak and like make a little bit weirder. I feel like when pizza starts to get weird, I'm like, no thanks. But like you take a burger and make it kind of weird, I'm all in. And they're already announcing like some of the stuff that's going to be at Burger Week this year. Do you want me to give you a couple free previews?
Please tell me.
Haymaker is doing a Fundido burger with queso fundido and then a chorizo and poblano pepper sauce. Which sounds amazing.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Deadshot is going to do a French onion brie burger, which sounds so good. And then Gray's Restaurant in Vancouver is doing what they're calling a turf and chirp burger. It's chicken fried beef with bacon deviled egg salad on top. I mean,
Oh my gosh.
It's just so great. Like, it is the only food week that I actually go out of my way to be like, it's August, it's hot out, and I'm just going to like gorge myself on burgers and just be sweaty and happy. It's so great.
Last year when I went, John, I went to Abigail Hall and they had these Wagyu beef burgers, and it was one of those experiences where once I got to the end of it, I was like, well, I'm going to order another one because it's going away. So I just had 2 burgers in one sitting. It was amazing.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Well, I think Burger Week is like the grandfather of all food weeks. In my head, it's what spawned all the food weeks. Like it happened, a long time ago, it feels like now.
Yeah.
And then Portland Mercury was like, oh, you like this? All right, here you go. Here's a dumpling. Here's this. Here's that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's been going strong ever since. Though, can you say it again? I just want to hear this Vancouver burger one more time.
It's a turf and chirp burger, chicken fried beef, and bacon deviled egg salad.
Chicken fried beef.
I have never been like this is some like God is gonna strike you.
That's actually so
Do you know
true.
what I mean?
Uh-huh.
I'm already gay. I can't eat that burger. That just feels so like that is like the most Sodom and Gomorrah shit ever. Like that burger.
I'm already gay.
The
I
fall
can't
of
eat that
empires
burger.
on the Gray's restaurant, turf and chirp burger.
No, I am so going for. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, sounds
Like
really
all
good.
that needs is like foie gras, and you just.
The lightning bolt is going to strike as soon as you
Yeah,
take
yeah.
that first bite.
Yeah, just a lightning bolt. Oh, sorry. What about you, Julie? What are you excited to eat this month?
So I am hoping to check out an urban winery. I've not done it yet, and I found this one recently called Hip Chicks Do Wine. And what caught my eye is that they're doing a sangria tasting, which I really like sangria, especially this time of year. It's just really refreshing. But their winery is in the Brooklyn neighborhood in Southeast, and it's in this converted like industrial warehouse in this little industrial pocket, which I think is really cool to be drinking wine in that environment. But their Sangria Saturday wine tasting event is on August 17th. And for $20, you can get 3 different wine tastings and then 3 different sangria tastings, which I think is a really good deal.
That's a really good deal. Yeah.
Yeah, and you can get your ticket ahead of time, but there's also opportunities just for walk-ins. But they use like local fruits and herbs to create these like sangria mixtures, which is also super sweet. Do you guys like sangria though? There's some people that are just like not about it.
Late summer is sangria season for sure. It is like the thing to drink in like late August. I'm not drinking like a February sangria. Like that's not going to happen. But like middle August, heck yeah.
I just have an image of you just shoving burgers into your mouth and just guzzling sangria, just having that lip, you know, like that Kool-Aid lip, but
Yeah.
it's just sangria.
Just like straight from like a wine jug. Yeah.
On my way to
glass.
And you're just like, summer! Get in here.
So true.
I like sangria if it's not too sweet. And I
Yeah.
also, a lot of people don't talk about this, but white sangria is pretty good.
They have a variety of different wines for the sangria combination, so they'll have that too.
Cool. Well, what I'm most excited about this month, and it's more of just a PSA because it's a pop-up. So No Close Radio is a restaurant that is open from Memorial Day weekend through Labor Day each year. It's open Friday through Sunday, and it's located on a beautiful estate in Forest Grove on the grounds of Maloof Wines.
Fancy.
They have this super cute outdoor sitting area that allows dogs. And the food, you guys, is so good. It's so good. Like, I'm still thinking about, they had like this like little sandwich that we took because we were going wine tasting after that. And I can't think of any of the wines I had after. I just remember that sandwich.
Oh my
You know, I was just like eating it the whole day and it was so big. Anyhow, they also have prefix dinners on Saturday, but you have to like book ahead, I think almost a week or something. Yeah, it's just such a cute like concept and it's executed so well. And it really does, when you go wine tasting, especially in certain areas, you can feel a little out of place. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, no matter the skin color, no matter, it's just like an age thing sometimes, or just like a money thing. And this place just feels, I'm like, oh, this is Portland. I felt like Portland just extended all the way to Forest Grove. And there was just something that felt really welcoming, if that makes
Oh,
sense.
that's
Yeah,
so special.
I feel like the other number one Claudia rule of wine tasting is making sure you have food. I feel like you've said that plenty of times on the show. So
Yeah.
like having a
'Cause they
really
vary.
nice meal sort of cooked into your wine tasting sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, check it out. Well, we're getting to the most useful part, I'm assuming.
We hope.
Hopefully, if
Hopefully.
we've done our homework properly.
John, you've been knocking these out. Like people have been actually writing and saying like, I really love John's hack of the month. So John, what is your hack of the month? Or should we keep yours for last? I don't know.
I want to hear it. I'm ready.
Okay. Good job.
Let's
go.
get it out of the way. So I originally was planning on this as being a September hack, but because of the year we're having, it's become an August hack. We're already having a crazy wildfire season here in Oregon. Last week, Oregon was the top wildfire priority in the country, and it's still really early in the season. Usually it's
Yeah.
the end of August when wildfires really start popping off. if you haven't done this, it's time to learn and prepare to make your DIY air filter. Basically, what you do is you take just a regular old square box fan and tape a high-rated furnace filter to it, a duct tape furnace filter. There was a study by the New York Times that says these like homemade filters will pull like 87% of particulates out of the air.
What?
Yeah, they're super effective. But the thing is, you need to get a high-quality filter, so you should do that now.
Oh yeah, because they're going to
Because they are going to be gone by the time that we actually need them. You want one that's rated MERV 10 or above.
Ready. I'm like literally writing this down.
Yeah.
You know, for a normal box fan, I think you want the 20-inch by 20-inch one.
MERV 10.
Yeah, MERV 10 or more. You can go to the hardware store and pick one up. There's the website that everyone uses and everyone hates. You can get a 4-pack on there for like $30 or $40. But yeah, just get a box of them and like throw them on top of your refrigerator so you have them when you need them. I also want to shout out Rachel Hay Portland again. She did a really great walkthrough article about how to make these air purifiers.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw a link to that in the show notes as well. So if you want more info, just boop, boop, click through and we got more info for you.
I do have an immediate follow-up though. So once you've created this homemade filter, where do you place it? Do you use it by the window or is it just in the space so it's filtering the air in the space?
Close the windows.
Right?
Yeah, you just
Okay.
put it, I mean, you close the windows and then you can just put it in the middle of the room, like somewhere where
Gotcha.
it gets a lot of airflow and it'll just, you have to make sure that you like put it in the right direction, but it'll suck the air through the filter and just catch all those little particles in it.
That makes sense. Super useful per usual.
See, John again. Wow.
I'm like, damn, I gotta do that.
See, this is why you should have gone last, Julia.
He's just showing us all up.
Julia, please, what is your hack?
Oh, don't set me up like that.
No, I'm sure it's awesome.
Okay. This month, I really have to sell it now. PDX Yard Share. This is something I accidentally stumbled upon last year. I was going for a walk and I saw free produce outside of someone's house labeled as such. And I was like, oh, this is great. I got some zucchinis and cucumbers. And this year I realized it's an actual thing that happens a few times throughout the summer. This year there's another one coming up on the 17th of August. And what it is people who have homegrown produce can register to give it away for free through pdxyardshare.com. And what they do is they register their location, they put the box of food out in their yard on a table or in a box, label it accordingly. And the night before, on August 16th, the map will be live on the website at pdxyardshare.org. And if you're someone who's looking to gather produce, you can go and see all the locations and kind of bop around town and pick what you like. Which I think is just like so sweet. They have another one coming up in September as well if you end up missing it this month. But Claudia, I actually thought about you and your massive fig tree in your yard. Have you ever thought about signing up for this and giving away some of them?
Well, I actually eat them all. So.
Do you? You know what? That's okay.
You same thing with my persimmons. I am
That
not
is
joking.
so funny.
And actually, I don't eat them all. I have friends.
So you do give them away. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I of course. Like, but if I were to give them away to my non-friends, I mean, everyone's my friend. Let me say that again. Sounded mean. But if I were, there are people who are depending on my figs, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Why do you think I brought them up?
Yeah, do you want?
Julia's like,
Julia,
hint,
do you want
hint.
figs?
I'm like, your
could just
figs. What are
ask
you doing with those
Getting rid of
figs?
some of those figs.
This is the most like convoluted way is having me sign up for PDX Yard
Like, have you
Share so
ever
you
thought?
alone could come and get my figs. Just ask me, you weirdo.
Like running down the street with the whole box.
You're like, well, now that it's legal.
Burger in my mouth, sangria on my lip.
Yeah,
figs
this
in
is like
hand.
the polar opposite of Burger Week. I'm like, I'm going to put bacon on burger. And you're like, I'm going to get vegetables that were grown in my community.
Oh
my God. Julia, you know, I also have a persimmon tree.
I do.
And Julia's always asking for these persimmons. So is your grandma now, which is
Yeah.
great. You see what I'm saying? I'm a connect. I have, I don't have buyers,
People
but you know,
depend on you.
people depend on these. Okay, anyhow, that's actually was a really cool hack. Thank you. I love
Thanks.
it. Yeah.
What's your hack?
It might be the best one yet. It's not, you guys. But no, it is. So here you go. If you haven't witnessed the Pioneer Courthouse Square weather machine, you have to go check it out. I know, I said a lot of words. Have you heard of this, the weather machine?
No, I'm looking at a photo of it and I don't quite understand what's happening.
Exactly. Here's the thing. Nobody knows about this. So it's basically like a kinetic sculpture that was installed back in 1988. I don't think it was supposed to last as long as it did. But each day at noon, I'm going to read this now. The machine performs a 2-minute sequence that begins with a trumpet fanfare of the opening bars of Aaron Copland's Fanfare for the Common Man and produces mist and flashing lights. It eventually reveals one of 3 symbols, a stylized golden sun for clear and sunny weather, a blue heron, Portland's official bird, I didn't know that, for drizzle and transitional weather or mist, and a fierce open-mouthed dragon for heavy rain or stormy weather.
What?
Yeah, the fanciful symbols change at the same time every day. The reason you must watch it now is because it does like throw out steam, which is not fun when it's raining. That's another thing. I'm like, it's raining. Why are you throwing more water at me?
Mm-hmm.
But in the summer, it's so awesome. Like people go and literally wait for it and wait underneath it to get a mist.
That is so sweet.
You should go check it out. It's awesome. And then you'll be downtown. And then once you're downtown, you should do really fun things because downtown is actually pretty awesome right now.
I'm just imagining in the winter, it's like raining and you're downtown and no one else is outside. And there's this light pole that suddenly starts playing Aaron Copland and a dragon comes out of it.
It's so cool. And it's a big thermometer too. Like it tells you the temperature of the day. Like it's a big thing. So it goes whoop, like it just moves and stuff. It's so cool. It's a little like Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse, you know?
Yeah.
It's very cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
I was thinking
have
it's
no
like
idea
a
what you're saying.
weird Portland cuckoo clock.
Yeah.
All
Anyhow,
of these things.
I think it's a very Portland, like, iconic landmark that most people don't know about because it is downtown.
I didn't know about it. Yeah.
Yeah, go check it out. Noon every day. It's awesome.
So cool.
Did I win hack? I didn't. I know that
You
wasn't very
didn't
hacky.
win.
Well, it's a good
I'm
one.
sorry.
You put up quite a fight, Claudia.
Thank you, John. I appreciate you liking it. King of hacks. Thank you, John. All right. Well, of all the things that we listed, this is where we vote for our favorite and something we're all going to do together. So which one is your favorite?
I mean, Burger Week is just like a foregone conclusion, so I feel like I can't even vote on that. And I already have my filters, so I can't vote for that one. Claudia, I think I might give it to your weird weather machine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just imagining us like planning a lunch break to all go downtown and like,
At noon, Julia, I'll bring some figs.
Okay, I'm in.
okay.
I'm in.
Julie, you don't understand, John. Julie had like absolutely no care in her eyes when you said we were going to do this. Like you, because I'm like, of course, I'm going to do it. And she just was like, But the moment I said figs.
You bring
I'm
figs. I'll bring a jug of sangria for us to chug at noon. And,
I'll get us some burgers and we can call it a day.
I love it. And the gang gets arrested at the Pioneer Courthouse for drinking in public.
And then the next morning, our
All
boss is
right.
like, why didn't you publish a podcast yesterday? It's like we were doing the bucket list.
We were in jail.
Priorities.
Anyhow, I love this idea because I really want to do Burger Week. I noticed that we started to combine more and more of these, and I think that's just what we have to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Too many
See
good
you
ideas. All right.
there. I love it.
See ya.
Well, you guys, thank you so much for listening. I hope that this helps you guys out and that you have a wonderful August. Please get your summer in. It's almost over. Sorry, I don't want to make you feel bad, but it's happening.
Yeah. And then let us know. Let us know if you do take one of these. Take a photo. Send it in. We'd love to see it.
Oh my God, hashtag or add us.
Yeah.
Wait, we have an Instagram? We have an Instagram we don't touch. It's CityCastPDX. You guys, I want you to know it's literally us three doing the entire podcast and everything. We answer the emails. We look at the Instagrams. We take turns. It's just sometimes we
eat
can't
the
get
burgers.
to it. We eat the burgers. We drink the sangria. Add us. If you do this, I love to see it. We would love to see it at CityCastPDX. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
See you next month.
That's all for today here on CityCast Portland. Thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed the show, please share it with a friend, rate or leave us a review. It really does help us out. We'll be back tomorrow morning with more from around the city. Until then, see you at Slim's.